up, and this is my games pickup video for August and September 2015. First off, I got this Game Boy Advance SP real cheap. It's a really great handheld. It's like a portable Super Nintendo. I really like this one, and it's the 101 model, so it's got a better screen. Along with that, I got the game F-Zero Maximum Velocity. This is probably the closest thing you can get to F-Zero 2. So if you're a big fan like me of the original F-Zero, this is a must-have. Really cheap. Then for the 3DS, I got New Super Mario Bros. 2. I never played this before. I'm looking forward to it because I really like the first one and the ones on Wii and Wii U. And I got some DS games. Mario Kart DS. I actually never played this one because when it came out I didn't have a DS anymore. So I'm really looking forward to playing this. Then I rebought this one, Metroid Prime Pinball. Really great pinball game with a Metroid theme. And it actually comes with a Nintendo DS Rumble Pack that only works, I think it only works with this game. It says it's included, but it wasn't included with this one, so I don't have that. But still, it's a great game, and this was almost free. And then for the Wii, I got Wii Sports. I didn't have this one. I don't own a Wii. I have a Wii U, and it didn't come with Wii Sports. So I'm really happy that I got this in my collection again. That bowling game is really good. Then I attended an event called SSKT 13. It's an event for both console gamers and arcade gamers where they meet up and play games all weekend. And at this event, I spoke about bullet hell shooters. I was asked to maybe give an introduction to how you get into bullet hell shooters, and I called that Bullet Hell Shooters 101. And leading up to the event, we made a video that you could win a contest and get free admission to the event and get this game, Dawn of Past Resurrection Deluxe Edition for the Xbox 360. But nobody entered, so I got this. I took this home. So now I have two of these, so maybe I'll do a contest at some point and throw this in there. It's a really good game. And I bought a bullet hell shooter from a guy named Juggernaut, and it's this one, ESP Galooda 2 Black Label. This is the Japanese version, but fortunately it is region free, and this is freaking awesome. This is one of the best bullet hell shooters in my opinion. I really like the mechanics in this game, and I'll probably do a video of this in the near future. Then recently, I got a new colorful game. It's Beautiful Katamari for the Xbox 360. I didn't actually know there was a Katamari game for Xbox 360, so when I saw this, I just had to have it. I have We Love Katamari for the PlayStation 2, and I love the color and the crazy mechanics, and the story and the characters is just very Japanese. So I'm looking forward to trying this out on the Xbox. And then finally, I got Forza Horizon 2. It finally dropped in price. It's been staying up at the release date price forever, but I managed to find it for about 30% off, so I had to get it. I really liked the first Horizon game, so I'm looking forward to playing this one. Then I got some PlayStation 1 games. First off is this one I got real cheap, Dino Crisis by Capcom. It's basically Resident Evil with dinosaurs, and I remember I had this back in the day when it was brand new, but I never completed it, and I don't really actually remember playing it. So I'm a fan of the Resident Evil games, and I'm looking forward to playing this again. And for nostalgia reasons, I bought this one, FIFA 2000 for PlayStation 1. When I went to college, me and a few buddies of mine, we used to play this all the time. And at one point, the college held a tournament, in with this game, and I managed to win that, so I had to get that game again. Then I got this one, also really cheap. Wipeout 2097, also known as Wipeout XL in the US. This is a freaking awesome game. This, in my opinion, this is the best in the Wipeout series. So really happy I got this one. And then the last of my PlayStation 1 games was Ghoul Panic. It's a light gun game with a kind of Halloween theme here, with ghosts. It's by Namco and is very similar to the Point Blank series when you have a bunch of mini games and you have to do different objectives. So I've never played this before, but I do have a GunCon 45, so I'm looking really forward to playing this. Now on to some PlayStation 2 games. I haven't really played a Japanese RPG since Final Fantasy IX, which I didn't complete. And I found these two games really cheap, so I just had to get them. It's Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and it's really appealing to me that it's got both Final Fantasy characters and Disney characters. And I read some good things about these, so maybe I'll play these someday. Then also at SSKT 13, I bought some new games. Bought this one, Gradius 3 and 4. I'm a really big fan of the Gradius games, especially the first one, but I never played 3 and 4. I never saw it in the arcades, and the emulation in MAME is not very good, so I'm really happy I have it now on PS2, so I'm looking forward to diving into this, and I'll definitely do a video on this at some point. And then I traded, I think it was Tales of Vesperia for this one. Capcom Classics Collection Volume 1. There's some really good games on this one. Some of my favorites are on here. 1943 Kai, which I've already made a video of. Final Fight, Ghouls and Ghosts, and as a bonus, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And at the event, I played a lot of Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but man, is this hard compared to the Super Nintendo version. I can complete the Super Nintendo version without continues, but this one is just a lot harder, even on normal, so I don't know what's going on. And then, also at the event, a guy named Morton had a setup with some gun cons, and he played he introduced me to a new light gun game I hadn't seen before. And I'm a huge light gun fan, so I absolutely had to get this game. And it's Vampire Knight. Really cool game. Really cheesy dialogue. It reminds me a lot of House of the Dead. So I'm gonna be shooting a video of this at some point. It's really good. Really, I was surprised how good it was. Leading up to the SSKT 13 event, I vented my frustration on the Danish forum Gentleman Gaming that my PlayStation 2 Slim was making a lot of noise when it had been turned on for a period of time. I tried to disassemble it and maybe clean it for dust, but it was very clean inside, like brand new, so I have no idea why it's making all this noise. But another attendee at the event, Teddy Boy Blue, he brought me a used PlayStation 2 Slim that he gave me for free. So I really appreciate that. That was a nice gesture. And lastly, I got this one. Guinness World Records 2016 Gamers Edition. And what is interesting about this book is if you turn to page 190, you'll see the Twin Galaxies World Records for arcade games. And down here is a score for Metal Slug Super Vehicle 001, the arcade high score, Twin Galaxies arcade high score, and there is my name. So that's pretty cool, being in this book. And if you turn a couple of pages onto the Super Nintendo, you can see my score for Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Twin Galaxies World Record on the PAL version. So that's pretty cool. And besides the records in the book, it's a really nice read because it's got a summary of all the things that happened in 2015 and interviews with gamers and a closer look at some popular gaming franchises. So definitely worth a watch. So that was the game pickups from August to September 2015. I'll hope you'll tune in next time to see what I get next.